Hello, myself, basically the topic that is creation, basically what is the topic that is future creation. In future creation, basically the future creation is basically happened in with the help of the vitamins data basically. So one of the person told that this is the future basically, and lots of people says that basically he is also connected with
John
future.
Wilkes Booth. John Wilkes Booth.
So he also have basically one of the design, one of the energy basically in this part basically. So you can just imagine basically how dangerous stuff basically is connected basically. So if basically the France president basically is helping India, that means basically he's basically helping India basically, because in France also basically there are many mountains basically where the plane are basically getting crashed basically. That means he is also basically with Indian government basically. So one of the person told that why they are doing this here basically. One of the person basically literally asked the person question basically why they are basically doing the plane crash of 100 basically in Himalaya and Mount Everest basically. That was very dangerous question basically. So one of the person told that basically that to keep the control of money basically with India basically. And that is basically the Raja Sahi family basically. The political in each and every sector basically is connected with the each and every king's family basically. So king's family what are basically that we have already discussed long before basically. Long before basically we have discussed actually who are king's family. So they are basically connected with the design and they are basically connected with each and every sectors basically. And they are basically connected with India map basically. That is this basically. So one of the person told that king's family basically are connected with what basically. Then one of the person basically from satellite told that basically king's family are connected with this design basically. This design basically which is getting created in universe, after that design basically the planets is going to create and that planet basically is attached to the one of the body of the human earth planet basically, and then only basically it is placed in the universe. So you can just imagine basically it's not basically so easy to create the universe also basically. So each and every human bodies basically are each and every planets basically are tested and then only basically it is merged with the universe basically. So this creation basically is India is doing basically. India land basically is doing like this basically. Lots of people say that France is also basically with India government basically. So you can just imagine basically, because this everything is already done basically. After that only basically I am telling. So one of the person told that this is merged with the Earth planet, sorry, the galaxy, or basically it might not be merged. The current generation basically which is ongoing, that is of Mahatma Gandhi, Nathuram Godse, freedom fighters basically, Subhash Chandra Bose, then basically the John Wilkes Booth, then the Abraham Lincoln. This all political group basically and the freedom fighters basically, they have created the India basically. And that creation basically is merged with the universe or not basically. Because one of the person told that this groups has basically fired Sunil R. Nair basically. This group has basically fired the Sunil R. Nair basically. And there is one slogan basically in Hindi basically, that is this: किसी का अगर अच्छा ना कर सको तो बुरा भी मत करो. बुरा मत करना, not करो actually it should be करो basically, not बुरा मत करो. बुरा मत करना, क्योंकि दुनिया कमजोर है, दुनिया बनाने वाला नहीं. The world creator ना basically, he is not basically weak. World basically is weak basically. The world is weak basically, but the creator of the earth planet basically, he is not weak basically. So on the basis of this only, the India has created. And India means freedom fighters basically, that are this group basically. So we will see each and every name basically. of the freedom fighters. So first he is the freedom fighter. First we will start from here only basically.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, see basically. So see, he is also freedom fighter basically.
Emmanuel Macron.
Emmanuel Macron.
Emmanuel Macron basically.
Subhas Chandra Bose.
Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose.
Boja.
Subhas Chandra Bose.
Subhash Chandra Bose. So if we are taking the name of the Subhash Chandra Bose, then we can't forget the name of the Hitler basically, because he has created Subhash Chandra Bose.
Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler.
And Subhash Chandra Bose has created Nehru and Muhammad Ali Jinnah basically. Lots of people say whether it is correct or that, I don't know basically. That's why basically directly we are taking the name of who actually created whom basically. So he created Nehru and Muhammad Ali Jinnah basically. And Subhash Chandra Bose was created by this person basically.
Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler.
And this person basically was created by
Sayajirao Gaikwad.
Sayajirao Gaikwad. Sayajirao Gaikwad.
So see basically, he created Hitler. So you can just imagine basically, it's a huge chain basically. It's a huge chain basically. It's not a small chain basically. It's a huge chain basically. So you can just imagine basically. And this person basically was created reason. And currently basically who is handling it? This is just name basically. Who is handling this part basically? That is Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi group basically. That is basically directly the groups who are basically into the creation basically, they never comes in front of the public basically. That means this is handled by the government group basically. Because they know basically if they will come in front basically, so they will be get tracked basically. So they never comes in front basically. So government is basically handling Gaikwad task.
Sayajirao Gaikwad III.
Sayajirao Gaikwad.
So Sayajirao Gaikwad task is handled by the government basically. So Sayajirao Gaikwad basically is from Vadodara city. So one of the Vadodara group basically is handling his task. So few people say that basically few caste basically are handling his task basically. That is this also one of the caste.
Amin.
Amin.
Patel.
Patel.
Gupta.
Gupta.
So you can just imagine basically, these all are the group basically. And one of the person told that basically currently the Gaikwad basically is name basically is handled by the one of the Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi group. That means Uttar Pradesh basically is handling the Gaikwad name basically. So Gaikwad name basically is handled by the Uttar Pradesh. So next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this.